If you remember, we took the first module, we really didn't pay too much attention to polygon counts. We talked a little bit about box modeling and the segments and how to optimize a model, but we really didn't get too much into the low polygon counts. What I have here as an example are two character models, and they look basically exactly the same. The one here on the left is a much higher poly count model than this one over on the right. This model here on the right would be a good model to use in a video game because it's a much lower polygon count model, and we really can't tell the difference. We're not gaining much with the extra polygon counts. Now, just looking at these, you might think that they're just slightly less polygons in this model and this one. You might be able to pick up a few changes by looking at it. The hair is a little bit thicker, slightly more angles here, like in the shoulder pads. If I hop over here to take a look at this a little bit closer, we'll go into our wireframe mode. And in wireframe mode, you can really see the difference between the two models. Let me zoom in here so you can see them a little bit better. You can really see the difference in where those polygons are. You can see here, not a lot of polygons, but still makes up the same structure. Here we've got a lot of polygons and makes it smoother. And if we zoom in here to something like the shoulder pad, you'll see here we just have a few polygons defining that shape. This is what it looks like with smooth highlights on. And over in this other model, we've got a lot more polygons defining that shape. So what we can do this a couple ways. Now these models, this particular one was made with Mesh Smooth, so it was not hard to convert down to a low poly model. What we want to do is we want to aim at something like this type of model. We want all the geometry to look like it's there. We don't want to skimp on things. We don't want our model to look blocky. We don't want a lot of sharp angles. That's not what we want in a game. Just because your model is extremely low poly doesn't mean that it's going to look very good in a game. But we also want to keep that geometry that we would get with using tools like Mesh Smooth and all the different sub-D type modeling that we could do. So moving forward in this class, we're going to aim at something like this. We're going to be talking a lot about this low polygon modeling, edge modeling techniques, ways to get the form to look right, but still keep those low polygon counts. Okay? And feel free to explore these models. This model was not made by me. It was made by a student, Ashley DeHaan, over at the Art Institute.